I voted for Trump and I'm sorry. I am uneducated. I grew up in public school system. I believed anything a teacher and a principal told me, and I didn't question it, and I walked in a straight line, and I didn't use critical thinking skills, okay? I didn't read Project 2025. I have a disabled child. I'm a single mom of 3. I believed what he said in his campaigns, and I fucked up, and I'm sorry, okay? Now, we're wanting accountability across the board. It starts with the people like me that made a mistake. I'm admitting it. The first step to progressing in anything is admitting that there is a problem. There was a problem in my judgment. I did not do my due diligence in my research, and I voted in a system that I had not enough awareness and knowledge of until shit started hitting the fan. So if you come for me in the comments and you start all of this hatred, because what we have right now are the people that voted for Trump and that are hiding and that they don't agree, like me, like I was until I'm making this video right now. And then we have the people that didn't vote, and then we have the people that voted for someone else, okay? And then most of all, what we have are citizens of the United States, we the people, complaining that this administration needs to take accountability. We start by leading by example, okay? So if you come for me in the comments with hatred and resentment, because what you have is a resentment for the people that voted for this, that you're a part of the problem. Please accept my apology so we can unite, come together, and move on. Let's lead by example. I fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's being an assumption made here, and I can see why just scrolling on TikTok and hearing my words. I was not blaming the public school system at all. I was trying to explain me as a person. I have a really hard time paying attention when I was in school. I was just explaining kind of like how I behaved in school. I feel like the fact that I said public school made people think that I was announcing that I went to public school and that I didn't go to private school or have a good education. Whenever I was just trying to explain how I behaved in school. As far as me saying I'm uneducated, 2 crucial words I so wish would have been in that video. I'm uneducated in politics. I've gotten a lot more educated since I changed my mind in January. I just did it again, educated in politics. Whenever I said putting hatred in the comments, you would be a part of the problem. I feel like people heard that they don't have the right to be angry or resentful. So many people are so fucking hurt and so fucking angry. Rightfully so. I'm angry and resentful. That's why I'm making amends and trying to make it right. I have a lot of experience in making amends. I'm in recovery. I have sat down to my closest friends and family and had to apologize for all of the harm that I caused them during my addiction. I'll have 7 years clean next month. 18/18 is my clean date. I have a lot of experience apologizing. That is what led me to do this. That is my truth. And it's okay. My awareness in politics began 7 months ago. My self-reflection began 7 years ago. I feel like people seem to believe or seem to behave in a way that is like intelligence is the highest form of forgiveness. And I think we have it backwards. I think forgiveness is the highest form of intelligence. I just think it's something that we should talk about. I think it's what we're lacking. I think our pain and suffering is right here, and our forgiveness is right here. And then we're mad at each other about it. For those of you that aren't familiar with recovery, when you go to make amends to someone, you are fully prepared to not be forgiven. And you're definitely not demanding it, and you don't have any conditions on it. You're there to rightfully say, this is what I did wrong, this is how I fucked up, and I can see that now, so that you can move forward. And the hope of being able to move forward is by telling the person that you have caused harm that you recognize what you did and how you got there, and that you're not going to repeat that action. So that's what I was saying, and everyone's feelings are valid. If you voted for Trump, you don't have to stand by him anymore. You can join the resistance, and we can take our country back. Better yet, we can rebuild it. Hey Jay, this is a really good point, and I can completely understand. I believe there's definitely going to be people that start to live in fear, and then once that fear kicks in, then they start to pay attention. There are facts that we've got to go back to the basics and remember. It is human nature to care whenever you are affected. For me, that was during the inauguration, which you'll see at the end of this video. But anyway, if you used to support Trump and now it's affecting you and you've changed your mind, that's okay. People are really hurt, and people have a right to be. I'm mad at myself. It's not easy to forgive myself either. I get it. And I don't take it personal because I'm not a victim. It takes a lot of courage not to make assumptions about a person and to ask questions, to communicate and avoid misunderstandings that causes sadness and drama. But that's going to happen. It's like we're playing a football game and somebody has never been to practice. We're in the game. He fumbles the ball, okay? As a team, are we going to stay on the sidelines and try and figure out, why did you fumble the ball? Well, why were you never at practice? Meanwhile, we're on the sidelines arguing about why he fumbled the ball. The play's still going. That's what the other team wants. They're scoring repetitively, and we're all blind. Mad at this guy for being blind, but we're all blind. We're a collective class. We the people. On the sidelines, arguing while they're scoring. The clock is ticking. Is it important? Yes. Do we need to get that guy to practice from now on? Fuck yes. I just believe that we could convert that anger to making a change, because I don't think that it's me versus you. I think it's like it's us versus them, and I wish it wasn't anybody versus anybody, but that's just, I don't think how humans work, unfortunately. Also, I am not saying that it's not important to study why people made the decisions that they did. So here's in January where I started to realize, right after I watched the inauguration, what the fuck is going on. Here's a video I took of a flag just flying in April like everything was fine, and I'm saying turn it upside down because we are not okay. So I wanted to show kind of what I've been a part of, and that I've done what I can since my eyes were opened in January and since I've started doing my research. But with that being said, you're welcome to change your perspective and change your mind at any time for any reason. And there are people that will welcome you with open arms. There are people that will hold your hand. There are people that are so hurt and so frustrated, but will still hold your hand because they understand the importance of being united. So Jay, I appreciate your honesty. I wanted to show you what I've already been doing and just let you know that I'm just going to continue doing what I was already doing before I made that fucking video and it blew up.